I will give any obedient $10,000 if they can name one school that Peter Obi started, completed, and commissioned while he was governor. One school.
The educational sector in Nigeria is dilapidating every now and then. But let's look at what Reno said recently, that he was going to give $10,000 to any obedient that can provide the evidence of the schools being built by His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. I wouldn't want to even drag issues with Reno because the hatred has made him to forget what he has said in the past.
This man raised the bar of leadership in Nigeria. He raised the bar of leadership in Nigeria. Since he left office, can you believe that this man does not take anything, not even like a penny from the Anambra State government? And while he was there, you know, he was the man that built up Anambra State. You know, Anambra State used to be almost educationally disadvantaged. And then in less than 2 years, he brought them to be #1. He left that state with a reserve. Look, you know, we need people like this. I'm so proud of Governor Obi.
So now, looking at the educational sector, I believe that all of us remember what happened 2 weeks ago in Dunamis International Gospel Center, Reno.
BSc, sir. BSc in law, sir.
So the testimony is a lie. There is nothing like BSc in law.
Now, many people attack the past. We all were talking about the kind of education and how the infrastructural level of our education is today in our nation. And if you look at it carefully and look at what is happening in a primary or secondary school in Lekki, Lagos, where they are paying 42 million naira per annum and 2 million naira for registration, you will now begin to ask, whose children attend that school? Politicians, of course. Probably businessmen, of course. And when you look at the school that the commoners attend, you will be surprised. You'll be amazed to, like, what? With all the resources in this country? The truth of the matter is that if you go to every community in Nigeria as of today, most of our public school, even private school these days, you will see students sitting on the floor. If you look at our university infrastructure, very, 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 very bad. Some of us went to schools where you will stand by the window to hear what the lecturer is saying because the auditorium is not enough to accommodate all the students. Now, when such student comes out and then you hear all manner of things, you begin to wonder, is it possible for this person to graduate from the university? But that is the norm. But their children are schooling in abroad. Now, let's take a look at Kaduna State, for example. The former governor, Nelson Erufai, has been accused of sponsoring a foreign university. His son graduated from a foreign university, but students were constantly being kidnapped right in front of him as the governor of the state, even after he left office. And that which you can see how dilapidated the schools were in his state. How much will it cost you? How much will it cost you to renovate at least 5 to 6 primary, secondary school across every community? I don't mean local government, community, because the resources are there. But they will choose to buy SUVs like the governor of Kebbi State did, and the state is the poorest state in Nigeria. So if you look at the money being spent in buying some of those SUVs, is enough to even renovate all the primary and secondary school in the states. This is not to say, okay, let's go and build new schools. No, there are already existing schools and structures on ground. Either bring them down or renovate them and bring them to standard. But hell no, they send their students abroad, their children abroad, and then they continue to, allow the commoners to suffer. And then you have the son of the former governor of Kaduna State coming to criticize people like His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. as well as threatening the Speaker of House of Assembly in Kaduna State, you see where the country is heading to. So, how do we get here? And how do we get out of this cankerworm of corruption bedeviled on Nigeria by the APC-led government? I leave that to you to answer at the comment section. Thank you for watching.